Welcome to Headlines. I'm your host, Pax Smith, and this is your non-news news show coming to you on Thursday. Today's news is brought to you by ESPN, because if anybody knows anything about sports, it's me. All right, our top news story of the day, ranking the NFL head coaching jobs that could open from 9-1. Which NFL team would I want to be head coach for? That's a tough one, man. See, I got that Texas pride in me, so, yeah, I'll say it. I kind of want to coach for the Cowboys just because I know I can make them lose a lot more than what they are right now. Or, the Texans, because I think I could bring them up to about mediocre. There's something that I could do with the Texans that I think would be all right. Does anybody else think that the Texans need a whole new different sort of uniform change? I think they do. I think they look way too much like the Dallas Cowboys, if we're being honest, all right? And I think they could do with a little sprucing up of their uniforms. But, oh man, if I could be head coach, I'm going to have to go Bengals, man. I'm going to have to go Bengals. Not based on any of their players. Not based on, that I think they're a good team or not. Not based, I really don't know anything about the Bengals besides the fact that their fucking uniforms are amazing to look at. I love that orange and black, man. And that would be my gut feeling, is to go with the Bengals. And I got a feeling they're going to be good in about 10 or 15 years, all right? You can bet on that. All right, moving on. Our number 2 story. The strange but true tales of O.J. Simpson, 2 Heisman trophies. I guess we can't get enough of O.J. Simpson, huh? O.J. Simpson is he is gold. He is Heisman gold when it comes to the NFL. If we're going strictly on OJ and his football record, I can't blame anybody either. OJ was a pretty badass person on the NFL. It's just too bad that he took the slaying from on the field to outside of the field. All right, moving on. Our number 3 story. Wow, ESPN, if you could, I got like 15 headlines here. These are not flowing anymore. I'm just going to keep on going down the list. Woody, if Lamar Jackson runs, he is going to get hit. Wow. That is heartbreaking coverage right there. Hold on, are you saying a football player, if he runs, is going to get hit? Man, I did not think, the news could get any more hard-hitting than this, folks. But apparently our football players are at risk of getting hit now. Man, that is a whole new thing. We might have to put some more knee pads and thigh protection on of our players, okay? You know what? Let's just start wrapping our players in some bubble wrap, okay? Some bubble wrap, some styrofoam. Let's just make them giant blocks of styrofoam wrapped in bubble wrap, okay? And that way we'll be sure that our players are safe, And that way, we don't have to worry about them getting hit anymore. All right, number 4, Foxworth. Aaron Rodgers isn't a top 8 quarterback in the NFL. Huh. I had no idea Aaron Rodgers was still playing in the NFL. Can you guys tell I'm a football ESPN sports team of America fan, guys? Because this is where you come to get your sports news. You come to Headlines, all right? Where you get your daily dose of nonsense. And screw you, man, all right? If Aaron Rodgers wants to be top 8, let him be top 8, okay? He could be my top 10, all right? I don't give a shit. Justin Tucker's namesakes, dogs, babies, and even pig. Justin Tucker's namesakes, dogs, babies, and even pig. That is rude, man. You should never call your babies pigs, no matter how disappointing or ugly your kids are, you should never call your kid a pig, okay? or dogs for that matter. All right. That's terrible. Does anybody have any problem with the dogs, babies, and even pig coming up first? Why is dogs first? Shouldn't it be babies, dogs, and even a pig? I don't know, man. I guess he loves the dogs a lot more than he loves his kids. Oh well, I really couldn't blame him. I don't know how. If he's calling his kids pigs, then I really can't blame him either for putting him second. All right, moving on. Number 4. What's wrong with Nikola Jovic? Well, I'll tell you what's wrong with him. He's Russian and he's playing basketball. That's what's wrong with him. He should get back on the sleds where he belongs. I don't know what Russians play. He should get back to ice skating and deep sea underwater freezing lake temperature Olympics. I don't know what the fuck Russians do, okay? I don't know what type of sports Russians play. But it has to be something cold, right? Has to be something cold. He's probably down there in a frozen lake somewhere, spear fishing a catfish or a great white shark. Or whatever, he's Nikola, get back to your country, man. Get back to your roots. And I'm pretty sure you'll start killing it, bro. I'm pretty sure you'll start killing it. All right, moving on. Everything you need to know for day 2 at the President's Cup. The President's Cup. Is this like the marijuana cup? Is this like the cannabis cup? President's Cup. President's Cup. Is this just a bunch of presidents, like former presidents that go and smoke weed all day? And that would be amazing if which president do you think could roll the joint the fastest? Has to be Bill Clinton, right? I mean, given it has to be Bill Clinton, right? It has to be the guy that didn't entail. That's easy though, right? That's pretty easy. Supposedly our founding fathers made the declaration on hemp, so they were a big fan of cannabis too. So maybe, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, maybe they were really good joint rollers. Oh man, I would have to give my money on G-Dub, I love George Washington for anything and everything. If I could go back in time and meet one president, it would definitely have to be him. And I would knock on his teeth for some good luck. All right, moving on. Is he the future of boxing? Or will family drama take down Teofimo Lopez? Teofimo Lopez. Now that's one hell of a Mexican name right there. Those are the types of Mexican names I love right there. Teofimo. I don't even know if I'm saying that right and I'm Mexican. Is he the future of boxing? I sure as hell hope so, because he's the future father of my children. All right, let's move on. Number 56. Why a Cubs-Braves Chris Bryant trade makes sense now that Rendon has signed. Cubs-Braves. Chris Bryant trade. Fuck it, trade this dude. I don't give a shit. Who the fuck is this Chris Bryant, all right? And also, isn't Cubs and Braves redundant, all right? If he's a Cub, I'm pretty sure he's Brave already, right? Is it a Bear Cub? Is it a Lion Cub? Either way, I don't want to fuck with either one of them, okay? That's a redundant-ass fucking name. Change that shit. All right, moving on. College basketball first-year coach scorecard. Who's overachieving? Who's overachieving in this basketball's first-year coach scorecard? I don't know, man. I think they're all overachieving. If you're able to coach a basketball team, I think you're pretty much overachieving at that point. Yeah, I think you got a pretty good chance. It's your first year. It's not going to be the smoothest, but damn, man, if you made it to a professional basketball team, I think you're doing all right, guys. Try to lay off their backs a little bit. Give them some breathing room, Let these guys shine. All right, number 87. White Conor McGregor willing to fight again in April versus Khabib. Did anybody know there was a white Conor McGregor out there? That's kind of messed up, right? That they call him the white Conor McGregor. That's kind of mean. Shouldn't. Because what is Conor McGregor, right? Is he Italian? I think Conor McGregor's Italian, right? I don't know what Conor McGregor is. Conor McGregor sounds Italian, right? I don't know, man. But now that there's a white one, Yes, fuck it. Yes, fuck it. Let's just have them both, man. That would be awesome. Seeing the white Conor McGregor going up against the Italian Conor McGregor, but who is also white. I don't know. This is weird, guys. This is weird. April versus Khabib. I don't know. I don't even know what Khabib is. Is this where it's placed at? Is Khabib in where is that? Israel? I don't know where Khabib is. I say let them fight. If they want to fight, let them fight. Also, I don't give a fuck if they're heavyweights, lightweights, middleweights, whatever the fuck you call it, okay? Let them fight whoever the hell they want to fight, okay? If they say yes and they both agree to it, I say why not? Let them have at it. Yeah. Let them have at it. If we're letting YouTubers fight, why not spruce it up a little bit, guys, and let a middleweight or a featherweight and a heavyweight go at it, One's got the speed, one's got the power. Let's see who wins. All right, moving on. The dying art of the parlay card, wise guy. I guess sports is including Pirates now. The only parlay I know comes from Pirates. And I am obviously missing something if Pirates are in our sports now, because I would be way more into sports if I knew Pirates were a thing. Is it just like sea jousting? You have one ship going up against another ship, holding like a long ass, and they just like joust at each other. And whoever doesn't hit each other's ship but knocks each other off of their ship. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. We're moving on, all right? But I say don't let it die, okay? Pirates should never die. And if there's any pirates out there, come on back, guys. We'll support you all the way. Just leave the pillaging and the raping out, okay? That's a given, okay? You can drink all the rum and seaweed. Just drink whatever you want. Just leave all the rape and pillage out, okay? That goes for anybody out there, all right? If you're thinking about raping and pillaging, just take a deep breath, think twice, and go to the nearest psychiatric ward. Okay, moving on. What we're hearing about all 30 teams. Another example of a terrible headline. Which 30 teams? What 30 teams? Where 30 teams? Why 30 teams? Has anybody ever asked why we need 30 teams? I mean, really? Do we really need 30 teams in whatever the hell? Because I think football has, 32, right? 32 teams. And I couldn't even tell you if that's accurate. It could have way more. I know it doesn't have way less. So, I don't know, man. Is anybody finding this like way too fucking exhausting nowadays to keep up with 30 teams? Do we really need to keep up with 30 teams? I can't even name you 30 states. I can't name you 30 friends. And you want me to remember 30 teams? But I bet you a lot more people can definitely name you 30 teams, right? I don't know, guys. It seems like too much. If we just had 5 good teams, just go up against each other, that would be a lot easier to consume. That's all I'm saying. Not do whatever y'all want. Obviously, I don't get paid for any of this because I'm just doing this for fun. But I don't know. It's just an idea. Whatever. Who cares? Moving on. Number 169. Inside the troubled life and death of Rashaan Salam. The troubled life. Man, he's probably just troubled just because of his name like that, Rashaan Salam. I don't care where you're from, where you're born, who you are. If your name rhymes, you're gonna have a hard time in life. I'm sorry. It's just too easy to make fun of. If your name rhymes, it's going to be too easy, and it's not fun. Come on, parents, don't do that to your kids, all right? Don't do that to your kids. Give your kids at least a fighting chance, Okay. Moving on. Our last story of the day. Fun Plus. Phoenix's Doumbé becomes first foreign player to qualify for LPL residency. Fun Plus. Phoenix's Duenby. Talk about freaking giving your kids a fighting chance. This dude's name is Duenby. And first foreign player to qualify for LPL resident. You know what? Congratulations, Duenby. All right, I don't even know if I'm saying your name right, but you know that's a lot. At least it doesn't rhyme. You got that going for you, man. And the fact that you're going to be an LPL residency, don't know what that is either. Don't know if that's in the States or not. Don't know if that's in Japan, South Korea, freaking Mexico. I don't know where you're getting your residency, but congrats, man. You're freaking getting it, yo. You're fucking getting it. And you know what? Go for it, man. I'm glad. I wish you nothing but luck. Go get yours, Duenby, and have a fun plus day, okay? And that's been your news for Thursday. All right. I hope you all got your daily dose of nonsense, because it is nothing but nonsense, because this is ESPN News and I don't know anything about sports. I am your host, Pax Smith, and I will see you all next time.